Hello, friends. Welcome to Tyranny of Dragons. I am Matthew, and I will be your host and GM for tonight's game. Joining me around my virtual table tonight are Dyto, Kenny, and Steven. Say hi, friends.
Hi, friends.
Hi, friends.
Hi, friends.
Yippee. Now, before we begin, we have a few announcements to get through, starting with our sponsor, XSplit. XSplit is a high-quality virtual webcam background remover that works with your already existing webcam. Using this program, you can protect your privacy while you work or play remotely. You can blur, remove the background entirely, or even put your favorite picture up as your background instead. You can download the app today at xsplit.com, and if you use the coupon code RANDOM, you can get 10% off of your purchase. You can find our referral link in the chats and shows. You can also keep up to everything we do here on the Random Rhapsody Network by following us on Facebook as Random Rhapsody TV, on Twitter as @random_rhapsody, and on Blue Sky as Random Rhapsody. And those are announcements. So, join us as we return to the world of Loroupa and investigate a draconic cult wreaking havoc throughout Hyrule. Hi. We're back. So, if you don't know already, the way we do our recaps is we offer up the Random Rhapsody coin, which is good for one free reroll to whoever does it. Which means, if I do it, I get it as well. And, do you guys want me to have that today?
Not a chance in hell.
No, sir.
Alright, then, someone do the recap.
I guess I will. So last session, because we took a break last week, lots of stuff happened. We continued our way through the cult cave. That's where we were in. We were still in the cave. Met a big talking rock. Decided not to fight him and just bribed him with food, which would have worked on me too. I'll kill some things for food. Not a hard man to convince. We found the boss of this place, intimidated her. Griffin was hardcore as shit and headbutted her in the nose. That was rad. And we made our way out with 3 dragon eggs in tow. Some of us, me, Murzol, not exactly happy about having the dragon eggs, but not sure if the party's ready for the responsibility. Dragons are a lot of, work. You gotta feed them, water them, make sure they don't murder civilians, But yeah, we wrapped up with the mayor, learned Tomato Tom, whatever his name is, Mutton Chops, is off in Port Hathaway.
Port Hathaway.
Port Hathaway. Port and Hathaway, got it.
I don't know how to pronounce it either. It's this isn't my world.
Port Scruffy bullshit. So yeah, we got some wagons. We are headed over there. It'll be It's like 11 days to get there and about 7 days until the eggs hatch. So, math.
It's actually about 5 days.
Shit.
I just want to say one thing. It's Port Genovia in my head. That's it.
I got it.
I didn't. But, oh, my notes are wrong.
We gotta remember that Arko is younger than us and doesn't remember.
I know.
Yes. I know, yeah.
I'm a young small fellow. It's, you know.
We haven't taught the younger generation the way we should have. This is really our fault.
That's okay.
You know?
There's a new one coming out.
Is it really?
Mark will learn. Yeah.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. I think she's having a baby. I could be wrong.
I mean,
I was about to say I would hope so, but like, that sounds weird. I would figure, I guess, is the better way to phrase that.
I'm just lost.
It'd be weird if she's like 40. All right.
But there's your coin. Make sure you use it. It goes away at the end of the session. So, but yeah, we what's the word I'm looking for? Enter our the next length of our journey. Still, you guys are still at Welterville. I had to remember the correct name for it. You guys, I believe you guys have just gotten to the carriage, and that's where you ended off.
I think we were getting ready to head out.
Yeah. So yeah. If you're gonna head out now, who is gonna be driving the carriage?
That's one of you three. I don't deal with any of this land vehicle bullshit.
I actually have proficiency with land vehicles.
Oh.
So, I guess me.
Griffin, let's go.
Yeah.
You've got this, buddy. I believe in you.
We trust you.
Aw. That's
You're my
cute.
best friend.
Yeah? That's
Until the
sad.
dragon hatches.
I see Scruffy, my father, in chat saying he hasn't seen what you guys were talking about.
All right.
So I feel a little bit better.
That at least explains
what?
it.
Oh, man. One of these days, we can't stream. We're just going to get together in the chat, and we're just going to watch it.
We're just gonna watch. Yeah.
Just a watch party. So yeah.
Okay. What kind of role is this, DM?
It's what I've got to ask myself. It's typically animal handling. So I think it's just animal handling, but you have proficiency. Because land vehicle. Unless it says somewhere in the player's handbook. Something else.
No, I'm just putting in wisdom as my thing. Do I have advantage for any reason, or is it just a straight roll?
I will give you guidance with the I believe in you.
So guidance wouldn't necessarily work on a long thing like this, because this is a long, like a roll for a few hours at the very least. So guidance wouldn't necessarily work here.
Just every 6 seconds, I get guidance cast on me again to keep it going. For 5 days.
It's just a Venus talking to Griffin for 5 days.
I don't know the rules of casting a spell constantly for a few days, but I'm gonna say it's probably not possible.
What is Vivian just talks to the horses and gives them the help action? Like, look, just go forward. You don't need to really listen to what he says. You're horses. Just follow the road.
I forgot to ask who does want to play Vivian, because Christina's not here.
I suppose I just did, so I'll call it for today.
I was gonna say, I think that just sort of worked itself out, didn't it?
Yeah.
Right?
Look, I don't want to force it on anyone. you know, playing two
I'll have to
characters
do
can be
something
rough.
other than British. Because that's where Biffus went. Anyways.
Alright. Yeah. A 14 is
The 14. So
yeah. That's enough to, you know, it's to not startle the horses. It's you know, it succeeds. So you guys begin making your way on your journey. Let me, because I got a tiny little map for this. Wow.
No.
Station yourself, you know, around a cart where you know how you want. But what is everyone else going to be doing as Griffin is controlling the cart?
I am. I would like to use my inspiring leader feat to give us our temporary hit points for today. By encouraging Griffin, and this will be the best trip ever. Nothing is going to go wrong. Our dragons are going to hatch, and they're going to be good little dragons. The horses are going to be well fed and lead us on the way that we need to go.
You just reminded me. Yeah. Everyone can get that. How much temporary hit points is it again?
Hold on, it just changed because we leveled up. So let me do the math.
Yeah. Uh,
1 billion.
1 billion temporary hit points.
Eight temporary hit points.
I mean, 8's pretty
Do
good.
all of this in the cart. I can choose up to 6 allies. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and choose one of the horses.
Pick a favorite horse, Kenny.
Yes, is it top horse or
Well,
bottom horse?
we're gonna go with top horse, obviously.
Obviously.
Oh, hold on.
Because he's
Yeah.
the top.
Yeah. Let's...
How much was that again? I missed it.
8.
8.
Can I get this? Oh. Well, I might remember that one has temporary hit points. I put it down on its token, but not gonna lie, it's kind of it's not very visible
Maple
to
also
me.
has the 8 temp HP.
Oh, nice. On Maple. All right.
She can now survive 2 hits.
By the way, the dragon eggs. How are you guys keeping them on this journey? Because if you want them to incubate,
In my
you
lap.
gotta keep them warm.
I will sit on mine. I'll make like a little nest.
So, how you guys doing this? You're just holding on your lap as is? Alright. The blankets was what I was looking for. Yeah. That might do it. How warm does it do eggs need to be kept? It's something I'm not country enough to know that. Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah, these would be more reptilian in nature rather than avian. Oh, really? Yeah, that's easy enough. All right, cool. Yeah. Of course. That's the only reason. Oh, apparently we're getting no sound from Dyto? Or anyone? uh Okay, yeah, you guys I don't think no, it looks like everyone. Why is this happening? Please no. Please. Why has this happened? Alright. Can I get a mic check from everyone?
Time to watch Princess Diaries.
Peanut butter.
Princess Diary times.
Nope, we're back. Bad news, I think. Alright. Tech issues, they always happen.
Every time.
Every time.
Wouldn't be Twitch without tech. I was about to say you can't spell tech without Twitch. Or Twitch without tech, and then my brain just froze up.
Well, this was OBS, not Twitch.
I don't know how streaming works. I just sit here and look pretty. I don't know fuck all about what goes on in the background.
That's so fair.
I've never once looked at OBS.
So yeah, I think everyone who's trying to incubate a dragon egg should probably make a survival check, just to see how
Roll
well
for
you do.
body temp.
Yeah, it's not a high DC because apparently lizard eggs are easy to incubate.
I mean, these are dragon eggs though, so you can up.
Yeah.
I don't have access to Vivian's sheet. If you just want to roll survival for her.
I think Steven should.
First of all,
have
Scruffy,
access.
rude. Second of all, I agree.
Who do you?
Disadvantage to oh.
He does not want you guys to have a dragon.
I can be honest,
Scruffy is defending the
you don't
canon.
want us to have a dragon. You don't want us to have 3 dragons.
Well, 3 is a bit excessive, I will say. But I did give you guys rules for this, so oh my.
Alright, that's a 13
So
for
Griffin-
Vivian.
Yeah.
Griffin doesn't do it.
Nah, you. Oh, what is? Yeah. Okay, so. Yeah, Griffin and Venus, unfortunately, are a little bit not necessarily keeping them too well. You guys, they're dragon eggs. They're weird, you know. You don't know how they work. Vivian has managed to make somewhat of a good nest, and you know, keeping these eggs nice and moistened with some water from her water whatever canteen, water canteen, whatever.
Do I get advantage because I'm shirtless?
No, that's what the disadvantage was for.
I see.
That's what Vivian's
Had
disadvantage
it been a
is for.
performance check, I'd have given him advantage.
Water skin, thank you. But yeah, so you got 1 egg, decently incubating with a 13. The other 2, we'll see.
It makes sense. The druid kind of figured it out.
Yeah. All right. With that done, who's keeping watch, if anyone, on this journey?
So long as the cart is moving, Murzol is asleep.
I'll keep watch. I have a decent perception.
Roll
Also, yeah,
perception
he has shit perception.
I love.
Natural 1.
Understood. All right. So, guys, with all the necessary
Get this party
rolls out of the way-
started.
Yeah, let's get this travel started. I don't think I have any good ambiance just yet for travel, so we're going to sit in silence. But should have done that.
This is how the Titanic ran into the iceberg. Just saying.
Yep, for sure. Someone roll D12 for me.
I just rolled a
Say
natural 1. I don't think y'all.
Yeah.
Just for the
I just
first
rolled
day,
a
and
natural 1.
the rest of the days we can, speed through until 5 days in. Just 'cause-
Y'all.
I said.
Come on.
I said 12, not 20.
Seriously, if I also rolled a 1 on the D12, I was about to lose it.
I think we just go home at that point. We just turn the cart around and leave. This is not the adventure for us. It's time to leave.
Not the adventure for us.
So you know what? Actually, Griffin made some good points. We should just quit this.
Griffin is just gonna sit there quietly and let y'all work that out.
Give me a second. All right. Cool. So, what happens? Unfortunately, unfortunately, no one sees just yet. But there we go. What you guys don't see is above you there are two bird-like creatures kind of just circling around. That as you guys are making your way, about it's been about like 4 or 5 hours since you traveling, and so far pretty boring. Murzol's just zonked out the moment he got in the cart. Venus is trying to keep watch, but is just kind of staring off into the horizon, where off into the coastline that you guys are following. And yeah, you guys don't see the large bird monstrosities that are currently diving at you. Let me. So, they get a surprise attack, unfortunately.
Venus is just
not
making music with her mouth.
Do I have a good... That works. Alright. So yeah, I'm gonna roll initiative. Just everyone roll initiative, just so I can get it out of the way.
Batting 1,000.
Yep. Alright. Make sure to roll initiative for Venus. Or Vivian.
Yep.
Sorry.
Alright,
And
cool.
Maple.
7s.
Yeah, and Maple.
Oh, that's right. Maple has her own.
I don't...
That's rough, y'all.
I don't think anyone has access to the sheet, so I'll just do it. Alright.
Maple is
First.
ready to go.
First one.
These things are gonna get 4 consecutive attacks on us without a break.
Yeah. It's...
Well, on you. We're in the wagon.
Murzol is technically prone, so... Because he's asleep.
I mean, sitting. It's a wagon. I
you
assume we're
sitting?
all not standing up.
me a second. Let's tweak this sheet. Alright. Why is there two different... Okay. That's a 23 to hit you, Venus.
Yeah.
8 points of piercing.
Oh no, my temp HP.
The second one is gonna fly down to Griffin. That's an 18 to hit you, Griffin.
It does not.
Right. Do you have a shield or anything?
Well, I guess if we're riding, I wouldn't just have it strapped on all the time. So no.
So without the shield.
I'd say yeah, that would hit me. Just because I don't have the shield. Yeah.
Yeah. 5 points of piercing. Alright. Did one of them get deleted? From turn order?
Yep, somehow.
No. What are you doing to me? Okay.
The other one is at the bottom under Griffin. It says it's a 4, but I know it's not.
Yeah, it's not.
Hey, Arko, you want to put the map up for the stream?
Oh yeah, thank you. I forgot. There we go. I'm glad that works. Alright. Yeah. Top of actual turn order now. Just gonna make another attack against Venus. Not advantage this time. 19 to hit though.
Yep.
7 points of piercing. And then next one at Griffin. 21 to hit. 6 points of piercing.
Damn,
Jesus.
these guys came to play.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright. Vivian, what do you want Maple to do?
Maple, inspired by the inspiring leadership of Venus, will fly over and flap in the face of the one on Griffin to give him advantage.
Right. It has flyby, so it would go right there anyway. So either way, wouldn't take it opportunity attacks. And Griffin has advantage now. Venus, you're up next.
I'm going to need a con save. I'm going to cast Word of Radiance.
Alright.
It's a DC 14 con save.
That's a 3.
So he will take 6 points of radiant. Hold on, I just went. Yeah, 6 points of radiant damage.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna hold off on a bonus action at the moment. But that'll be my turn.
Alright. Murzol.
Oh, God. Fucking motherfucking piece of shit. Yeah, he will have his movement, get up, and then head over to the one by Venus. Fuck it, might as well rage because he is mad. So we'll swing once. The 22 hit.
Should do, yeah.
Sure hope so. 17, and then I needed to make a dex save as it gets struck by lightning.
Yeah. Dex save. That's a 12.
Fails, so it will take an additional 6 lightning damage.
6 lightning.
So that's 23 total on the turn.
It is looking blackened and very hurt.
Good.
Alright. If that's your turn, then Vivian's up.
my god, she has so many spells. Whoops. This is the part that sucks about going back to back. Probably just cast Frostbite on the one at Venus if it looks nearly dead.
That's a con save.
Yeah.
That's a fail.
It takes 2 damage.
2 damage, and it has disadvantage on its next attack.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That one. Alright. Is that Vivian's turn? Or Biffian's turn?
Yeah. Yep.
Alright. Griffin.
Well, since I do not have a shield, I will two-hand my longsword as I draw it and
Alright.
try to hit this thing.
Go ahead.
Get him.
Oh, let's go.
So, here's the thing. Because I crit, I'm going to use the superiority die.
Yeah.
So that I can throw in another 2d8 in there.
Show him how superior.
I'll make a
you are.
disarming attack. It really doesn't matter. I'm just doing it for the damage die.
Cut off a claw.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
So 29 total damage.
Yeah. And
And honestly, since we're just going, I'm going to action surge and go again.
Let's go.
15?
You wouldn't have advantage on this one, unfortunately.
Okay. So that's a 7.
Yeah, 7 misses.
Yep.
Alright. Up next is this winged beast creature thing. Gonna make Talon's attacks against Murzol. He's scary.
Rude. It has disadvantage, but that misses.
Oh, right.
Oh no, that would hit. Sorry. 17 would hit.
13.
13 doesn't.
Yeah. I did forget about disadvantage. Alright, next up, other guy, Talon attack against a Griffin, but a 9 doesn't hit anything in the world, so...
Zombie. Some oozes.
I guess, yeah. Yeah, it's Maple's turn.
Advantage to Griffin. Wow.
Alright. Venus'
Names
turn.
are hard.
I understand.
How bad of a hit did Griffin take this last time?
I'm good.
Okay. I'm gonna Word of Radiance.
Alright. It's a
Con save.
That's a 13.
So it takes 1 radiant damage.
Okay. Damage is damage.
It's 1 less HP.
Murzol's going to come in with another 30 damage hit, and then Venus is just there. I'm helping!
And I'm going to give Bardic Inspiration to Griffin.
Alright.
Because he is fighting alone, so we're going to give him all.
He's not fighting alone. He has Maple.
And that makes all the difference.
It did. You kicked ass. You got a crit.
Did.
Yeah, but on the next one he didn't.
That was the next one.
And it's a D6, my Bardic.
Nice. Alright, Murzol, you're up next.
Alright, might as well. You know what? Reckless. Let's finish this bird off.
Finish it.
17?
17 hits.
12 damage.
Yeah, you cut this thing out of the sky.
Alright, you want to help Griffin? You got this one.
Yeah, I think I got it.
All right. That's his turn.
Alright. It's Vivian's turn now.
Does... God, she has so many spells. You said you're good on health, Griffin?
I am.
Okay. I guess she'll just try and frostbite it again.
Alright.
So another con save.
Con save. That is a 7.
That is 4 cold damage.
Yeah, and with that 4 cold damage, it's flash frozen
No,
into air.
shit.
Oh, kill steal. I had
I'm
a
sorry.
feeling.
I
had
had no
a
idea what this
feeling.
was.
Man, Vivian is just a kill stealer.
That bastard.
And kill stealing and
Everyone was
dating is
winding up
crazy.
like a kill stroke and then just. Aww.
Aww.
Like, I didn't want to have her sit there and do nothing, but now I feel bad.
No. Because it would have been. Hang on. I just want to roll just to see if I was going to hit, right? Because it would be
Yeah.
my luck that I miss.
With advantage and bardic.
I mean,
See what I mean?
Roll a d6.
Yep.
oh,
Would a 14 have
14?
hit?
a 14 would hit.
Okay.
Okay.
I hate to say it.
We would have gotten there.
You think those things are edible? They kind of look like
Well,
chicken.
there is one way to find out.
I mean, even if we couldn't eat them, the dragons will eat them when they hatch.
Oh, it's a good idea. I really thought you
You
were about
wanna
to say the
leave a-
horses, and that's a bad idea.
Leave a rotten bird thing corpse in the cart for 5 days.
At least until we kill something else.
Someone roll a survival.
Oh my
check.
god, did those
See if
words
these
just
things
come out
are-
of my mouth?
Hey, you're getting kind of bloodthirsty. I think you've been traveling too long.
I feel like
Oh,
somebody's
sorry.
been taking over my body too often.
That was
What's
from
that?
Murzol, but he rolled a 3.
Yeah, with that natural 1, it looks like. They're probably edible. You can definitely eat them. You can eat anything, man.
Hey, you know what? On the sea, meat's meat. You don't got time to question it.
You definitely have eaten worse.
Not a hot bar to clear. Alright, well, whatever. We'll figure it out at the next campsite. Murzol just kind of thumps them into the cart.
Yep. And now you guys got 2.
We got dinner.
2 Perrytons.
Barry the Barrington.
So, you guys continue on your journey.
And Vivian has the chef feet,
Oh,
She does have the chef.
so she actually knows how to cook.
no, please. Please, no. Getting flashbacks to my home game.
I'll do you one better. Griffin is proficient with cook's utensils, so I can give the help action.
So we have a sous chef.
The question is, what does Vivian cook?
Only classic French cuisine.
We need to get Scruffy in here.
Where Biff learned about the concept of France is unknown, but he makes a mean ratatouille.
Make some mean ratatouille.
Rotisserie
real rats.
Perryton.
A Perry duckin. You
Perry
just gotta go find a
Duckin.
duck and a chicken. It's a Perryton stuffed with a duck,
I
or stuffed with a chicken stuffed with a duck.
think from here on out, I'm gonna ban the chef feat because every single game with someone with a chef feat turns into dungeon meshy, and it's just it's a great anime. It's just every D&D campaign devolves
People have
into
been
it now.
eating monsters and dungeons way before Dungeon Meshi.
Not in my games.
Oh, I've been in plenty. Where they skin and cook and sell the parts of the monsters they kill.
You
It's
also gotta
very
remember,
lucrative.
We got a
Yeah.
decade or so on Yarko.
That's true.
that is so fair.
Don't remind me.
No, it's okay. I'm young.
It's more of we don't want to
Like-
remind ourselves that we're old.
Yeah. No, I'm like 12
It's
years
true.
old. It's okay.
My back hurts having this conversation.
Yeah.
Alright.
Let's go, horses.
Yeah, try not to drive us into any more birds' nests.
So,
I'll keep a better lookout this time.
roll another
Alright,
perception check then. As you guys continue on, it was barely anything. Like, it was barely a stop.
Like I said, I will do better this time. Natural 20 for a
That is
25.
a
How
roller
about it?
coaster.
I see everything. I don't blink exactly.
I haven't blinked in days.
Yeah. You managed to keep a very perceptive eye out through this next couple hours. Don't see anything that necessarily harries you anymore. It's getting to be about. Let's see. When did you leave? He probably left around morning, so yeah, it be getting to nighttime around this time. What are you guys gonna do? Because you could press on, suffer exhaustion, but you'd get there. Before, you might be able to get there before the cult does, if you decide to do that. Or you can, take a break, get some sleep
Is
in.
there a reason for us to risk exhaustion?
It depends on if you want to beat the cult there, in all honesty. Because the cult's going that way as well. So
We're
If you're
also,
willing to
it's
catch
the
up to the
horses that
cult.
we need to worry about.
Yeah, it's more the horses, because we could honestly, Murzol slept this whole time, so he's fresh to go.
Right. We're just following a road, right? It's not complicated.
no.
Just
You're just following
don't
the
steer left or right.
So far, yeah, it's just road, and for the foreseeable future, it probably is just gonna continue that way. But
Yeah, if Venus doesn't see anything on the horizon, Murzol would offer to be take over if the horses are still willing to go.
yeah. Alright.
I say we-
can do
Vivian,
shifts
you want
in
to
the cart.
check on the horse? Do you want to check on the horses real quick?
Oh, good
See if they're
call.
good to
Yeah.
go?
Yeah, the horses.
Not something I can do with our laddies. I'll go and check these horses out right quick.
What happened to you, Vivian?
Flawless performance, Biff.
I was just
This is
thinking
why we
my
keep
other
you around.
performances were a bit too standard, a bit too straightforward. I'm trying something new here.
I don't-
Perfect. You're doing great.
Yeah, you're doing great, man.
When I think Air Genasi, I think that.
Are you telling me that Argonasi can't be from Scotland?
What's Scotland?
I don't know.
What is Scotland?
Truly.
True.
Sounds like a wonderful
horses.
place. We should go there.
Are you feeling up to traveling a bit more there, ponies? We got a wee bit more travel ahead of us, but we're trying to get in front of the cold.
I mean, got 11 days of travel in it, but
That's not a wee bit.
I can't with this accent, man. Yeah, the horses probably could go on for at least a little bit longer, but they, as all living beings, will need rest at some point.
Yeah.
But you can probably push them, you know, if you truly want to.
Like, we know, I mean, yeah, the problem is, like, we know the cult is already a few days ahead of us, but...
Mm-hmm.
So, like, we can push, but how much time are we really gonna make up? And how much time do we risk losing by overworking the horses?
So, I feel like we could do every other day, just push through, and then rest them in between.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause
so we'll push
I'm
tonight,
okay with that.
take it easy. Yeah.
Alright. That's what you
That way we gain a couple of days back. But,
Yeah.
you know, if they do get exhaustion, we rest it off the next day.
Yeah, and it helps that we have Vivian there to like keep us up when the horses are like, all right, man, this is it.
I will say. Oh, actually, speak with animals is ritual, isn't it? So, never mind. Because I was gonna say, like, she can't technically always talk to animals, but no, she can. Ritual spells are awesome.
They really are. How long does Speak with Animals last?
Like an hour.
10 minutes, I think.
10 minutes,
Yeah. So you have 10 on, 10 off, right? That's...
Yeah, well, yeah, it takes like,
Oh,
what is it,
just-
1 plus, I think it's like 1
I
minute
mean,
per
but-
spell level.
Also, how is her
Totally.
survival / animal handling, just to keep an eye on them for them to show signs of being tired?
She has high wisdom.
Animal handling is +5 survival. Yeah, +5 to survival and animal handling.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
so
it's
like
like she
even
can
if she's
keep an
not
eye-
talking to him, she can keep an eye on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. So, you decide to push on until, you know, horses absolutely can't, or, you know, definitely need a rest. Which, yeah, would start making up time on the Colt. Give me a second.
Would this be a good time to take a quick break while we get set for the next part of this travel journey?
Oh, yeah. It is, getting to around 9.
About an
so,
hour in.
yeah. Alright. Break time. Yippee. And we're back. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hello.
So,
Hello there.
last we were left
To our lovely viewers who are watching, I want to clarify something real quick.
You know, you go ahead.
Griffin was shirtless when he was driving the cart. So for that full combat, he was fighting with no shirt on. Which means his armor class would have been much lower. Still would have been fine. But, nothing but the hat on. Just swinging a sword. That needed to be put out there. That was the image.
An important message.
Important. Anyway, we left off after the battle, pushing the horses to, you know, near exhaustion, but, exhaustion wears off after a long rest, so, yeah. You'd, in order to, you know, you yourselves not get long rest, you would need to take shifts. So, who is taking the driving shift for the second day?
I got that. I guess. Figure out how these fucking horses work.
Yeah. I might just take this animal handling as the role for the next journey. So,
This can't go poorly.
No, not at all. You do have a druid with you.
12?
12's not bad. Alright. It's enough to successfully keep the horses moving forward. They are typically more grumpy during your shift.
Oh god, they're starting to copy me.
That and
Animals do pick up behaviors.
They're learning.
But yeah, for the next few days or so, the next couple, 2 days out of the journey. Where's my brain? I don't like travel segments, honestly, but I have to do this for the dragon eggs because they hatch.
Well, 2 of them don't.
That's why I made you roll the survivals. I was hoping someone failed. No. But yeah.
We don't know that yet.
You don't. I'd say we can fast forward.
Which is why Griffin is topless the whole time, hugging his egg.
I think it'd be 5 days into travel. You guys would have found a spot to rest. I assume that you guys are finding, like, when the horses are exhausted, finding a spot off the road to rest. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the idea.
Just park in the middle of the road.
Hey man, I
just fully stop. This is it, guys.
Yeah.
Right here.
just, caravan comes through. It's just like, hey, what's...
Can you move? Our horses are tired. Fuck off. Sorry.
Sorry, we'll go around. There's coast that way and forest that way. But yeah, about 5 days into travel, when you guys are off the road, kind of taking a rest, is kind of towards the morning. When you guys are all waking up, you start seeing the egg move quite a bit before it eventually a black dragon wormling makes its way out. Vivian's does indeed hatch. The other two, not quite yet.
So anyways, I started
That one must have been laid first. We'll just keep on holding ours. We're so happy for you, Vivian.
Thank you a lot.
Murzol,
What are you gonna
roll
name
D4
it?
for me, Murzol? Right,
It is too hungry.
Too hungry.
It's too
No.
hungry.
Luckily that is Vivian. Can you have Vivian roll a animal handling check for me?
I sure can.
Because first person it sees coming out of the egg is Vivian. So
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna use my coin to roll that again to give her advantage. Cause she would really try.
yeah.
So 24.
Oh Lord help me.
The Lord is helping you by using the coin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me a second to write this down.
It's the best use of the coins so far, honestly.
Right?
So
I just see Arko does not want do this.
It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, the first thing it sees out of the egg is Vivian. And Vivian has this kind of air about this motherly, protective nature about her that the wormling seems to like. And it starts.
Not happy about this.
I wish she was here to experience this, but
It's better that it's Biff.
it's better. Yeah, how is Biffian reacting?
I mean, he is trying to embody all the motherly nature that Vivian has towards animals, at least. Like, just holding it, like, under its little arms and holding it up like Simba. You're a fine-looking lad there, ain't you? Or lass, I can't tell. This accent's only getting worse the more I do it.
It's what we wanted, you know.
He's so cute. Look at him.
Griffin is gonna like try to boop his nose or her nose, you know, whichever.
Yeah, their nose. Roll animal handling.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know why, but there's something with the face of this token that I don't like.
I'd say with advantage, just because that 24 is insane. Yeah.
How's an 18 do you?
The wormling allows it. It's a little hesitant at first, but you know, it trusts Vivian at the very least. So yeah.
Well, cross that off the bingo card. We're one closer.
Yeah, so have we put any thought into how you're actually gonna take care of these things? That silence is deafening.
Feed it and love it. And give it water when it needs. Let it loose on the
dragon.
cultist.
How hard can it be?
How hard can it be?
Pretty goddamn hard. It is a dragon. Not exactly something that's been domesticated before.
There's a first time for everything.
As long as you're willing to be the guinea pigs.
Yeah. So has managed to have a dragon. Let's see how this goes. About I would say another day into travel is when you guys would start seeing on the horizon the bustling port of Port Hathaway, as you guys do end up making time from pushing your horses a little further. Luckily, nothing bad comes out of that, because everyone rolled decent enough animal handling, so... yeah, got another 2 days on your journey. I would say I would need a Griffin and Murzol to roll another animal handling for this last part.
For both of us or one of us?
Both. If you guys are still doing shifts.
Yeah.
You still haven't made it. Oof. All right.
Well,
yeah.
Got a little off track there for a bit.
Yeah. During I would say the 7th day, Griffin, the horses are not wanting to cooperate with you. Gonna take a little bit longer to get there, but The cart doesn't break down or anything. That's always good. Just
Yeah.
gotta give the horses a day to rest. So yeah. But you still managed to get there with 9 days instead of 11. Which is
Hell yeah, rockstar horses.
yeah. Guys, begin to make your way into the port city of Port Hathaway, however that's pronounced. It's a large city. Ships kind of seemingly constantly coming and going from the port. The constant trade, sailors would know it quite well. The town, especially like through the streets, bustles with activity. Fish salesmen around pretty much every street.
Do you think it's safe to say we've maybe been here? Like,
yeah,
even if just in passing.
The sailors definitely have been here before. Especially if you've been in Hyrulean. Like, this is one of the primary stops for trade or, just ship repairs. Although,
okay.
You guys are pirates, so...
It's a sailor of a different sort.
Yeah, I mean, pirates still go into port every now and then.
We're just gonna pull a little blanket over the dragon baby here. Maybe not announce to the world that, hey, we have a dragon.
Probably wise.
Probably wise. But, luckily, since the other 2 eggs haven't hatched yet, you've only needed half the food that you bought for the dragons. So you still got quite a bit more.
And the Perrytons. We had the Perrytons to eat.
Yeah, the Perrytons as well, so... I would say a little more than half the food you bought.
Griffin looks back at Venus. So, since our 2 eggs are apparently unfertilized, do you want to, cook them, or do you want to see if anybody wants to buy some unfertilized dragon eggs? Because, we did everything right,
We might be able to sell them as fertilized.
I guess nobody would know, right?
Not unless we tell them. And they'd probably be worth more. I'm trying to... Yeah, I have decent deception.
I mean, we're pretty good at lying, you and I. We're great at this.
We are pretty good. We could probably sell them for a good bit if people think that it's a... I mean, it is a real dragon egg, but...
we're not lying about that, it's just...
How long are we going to be here?
So far you don't know. You were told that, Tomas is, in a tavern here.
Yeah, not
so
to push doing the right thing, but I don't think we want to sell a dragon egg to a random asshole. We got enough random assholes we got to deal with this cult. Mutton shops may have a better idea. Or better pay.
We could hold them for ransom. Maybe the dragon cult wants them.
I like it.
Could hold them for ransom.
How connected is this port to other ports?
To ports in Hyrulean, I mean, I would say quite. I suppose I don't exactly know what you mean by that, though.
I mean, would people of influence from this port know about people of influence from other ports?
More than likely, honestly. It's a big city. It's a big trading city, so people, mostly people of like importance here. So like, whoever runs the city, probably the person who runs the ports and like the rich would probably know quite a bit about, especially people in especially nobility and Hyrulean and the sort.
Okay, Venus is kind of like having this conversation with Griffin, but is like kind of hunkered down in the wagon, but not like fully laying down, but just kind of like snuggled up in the corner. Hood kind of up a little bit.
Yeah, so
Almost
Venus,
like,
here's the
like you
thing.
get when you're cold.
Biff is just right. Biff. Griffin is right there. So Venus, you should probably take point because last time I was here, well, if there's some people that recognize me, it might make any negotiation a little awkward. So I'm just going to let you take the lead.
Oh, is that so, Biff?
Yeah.
Or Griffin? I did it too.
You know what? I can use disguise self, so people won't even know who I am.
Yeah, that works. That's a good idea. Why is your posture
Kinda
so bad?
Kind of like this, and she kind of straightens up, and I cast disguise self, making myself look like, I don't know, just a generic brunette in like not peasant clothes, but just like regular clothes. See, nobody even has to know.
You used NPC in your disguise self.
It's just a T-shirt that says regular clothes on it. Yeah. So, you guys were told that, at least by the mayor of Welterville, that Tomas should be here.
Okay.
He said to meet you in a tavern. I don't remember the name I gave you last time, so the new name is
Pony.
The Prancing Pony. The Black Stag. Those of you who was that the name?
I think so. Sounds familiar.
Yeah. I don't know. That's what I wrote down like a couple days ago because I couldn't remember anymore. But yeah, you got those of you who've been into town would know of it. It's a fairly popular bar towards the center kind of trade area of the city. So you guys can make your way there if you wish. You would probably need to find somewhere to keep your horses and carriage. And
would
dragon.
I know it?
And our suspiciously moving pile of blankets.
every now and then, a small dragon head kind of peeks out of the blankets.
Keep your head down.
Black dragons are what? Is it
black?
Yeah, shut up. Are they acid or poison?
Yeah, they're acid.
Okay. Yeah, that has no ramifications for this.
Yeah. We'll cut up one of the like furs and blankets we have and make them look like those like mop dogs. It's either that or Vivian just shoves him under her jacket and just pretends. Like, what's suspicious lump?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Oh my goodness. Trying to...
Yes, I know there's a hole of acid burning in my coat. That just happens sometimes.
I have a condition.
Yeah.
I have a condition.
Yeah, Rainey. Are you commenting on a woman's body? Yeah, you just gotta flip it around and make them.
I wish I had a disguise kit.
Right, that's what I'm thinking. Like, it's just like if you guys had a disguise kit, this would be a lot easier to pass off as a dog.
It's a dog with a skin condition.
Yeah, I guess because like the biggest worry is the wings, right? But there are winged cats.
It's just a
disguise self only works on me.
Yeah.
I can't use it on anybody else.
I would say whoever. God, what role would that be? I just don't know. What role is a disguise self, or not disguise kit?
Disguise kit is deception, I believe. Deception or persuasion.
I will allow someone to make a deception check. It's high DC because you don't have a.
Hold on. What if instead Vivian cast reduce and just made him small and put him in her pocket?
It only lasts for
up to a minute.
A minute. So we gotta speed walk to the tavern. We gotta book it. I didn't realize that it only lasted a minute. So.
Yeah, okay. It does not last very long.
It's in character for Murzol to make this suggestion, right? He knows just enough that that's a spell.
I know that sometimes I've seen a wizard make a man real tiny, and it freaked me the fuck out. Oh, last minute? Ah, shit.
What is Griffin's deception?
It's like +5 or something.
I have a 6.
Yeah, +5.
I have a 6. You want me to try and roll to make this look like a dog?
Can I help? Because my... I don't know. I'm also not proficient in the actual disguising stuff. I would just be...
Yeah, I would say probably not, honestly.
Okay.
I think it's just gonna be a straight roll from somebody.
All right. A 6.
Natural 20.
Better. Nice.
This talking dog you've ever seen.
He's just like, I'm done. What is this session?
This thing, it looks like a damn Labrador. What can I say?
That's all Labradors. We just took some soot.
Alright. Did you just like grab an actual dog? The fuck did you do? What the hell is going on?
I mean, if you wanted me to sell those eggs.
I don't, actually.
Dude, the dice gods want you to have this dragon. I can't stop this.
You can.
Well, I could, but...
Just a larger dragon just picks it up like an eagle picking up a Pomeranian.
A Perryton appears and picks it up and starts flying away with it. Oops.
I saw you eat my brothers.
It now looks like 3 dragonlings in a trench coat trying to pass off as human. It's actually a dragon trying to pass off.
You got a dragon Labrador following you around now.
It doesn't work, honestly.
I've had practice at makeup and disguises.
The eyeshadow really is what sells it. Somehow, even though it's a black dragon, you managed to use it effectively.
Yeah, bold choice to go for golden retriever and not chocolate lab.
What I'm saying, right?
I mean, nobody would suspect it.
See, everybody thinks when they see a chocolate lab, they're like, is that a dragon? But if you see a golden retriever, you're like, that's a dog.
I mean, I kind of thought of making it look like a Great Dane, but they're just too big of a dog.
Yeah, and then if you make it a Great Dane, then we gotta go solving mysteries and shit.
Yeah.
So much work.
Just can't.
Then you gotta deal with that Great Dane's little cousin, who's actually just a little piece of shit.
Murzol, this is
Can
very
I-
specific things you're saying.
It's a play.
called I've seen a book. I didn't read the book, but I saw it.
I've seen a book before.
Alright, so should we take our dog and find Tomas?
Yeah, let's go find mutton chops.
Yeah. You guys, with the aid of those who have, been around this town before, begin making your way towards the Black Stag.
I'm like, we'll just ask for the group. Are we carrying the eggs with us? Because Murzol can put them in a pack and carry them. I assume we don't want to
Sure.
leave them with the cart.
I don't think we want to leave them unattended.
Right? Yeah.
Whether or not we tell Tom if we have the eggs, we'll decide that in the moment.
I'll remind you, these things are 3 feet tall and about 150 pounds.
Yeah, and I got big ass muscles. He might just think they're my arms.
He might just think they're my arms.
I know how smart he is.
No.
He got captured by the cult. Can't be that smart. We didn't get captured by the cult.
The Tomas slander is going wild. Yeah, you just just carrying both dragon eggs because you're a beefcake of a man.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't be able to put them in packs per se, because they're heavy. So you would have to carry them out in the open, but most people, even if they recognize them as dragon eggs, wouldn't ask because, first of all, Murzol, you're scary. Second of all, if these people are carrying around dragon eggs, you don't want to mess with them.
Yeah, this is where the bad reputation background actually comes in handy.
Yeah, it's
like as a pirate and being familiar with this place, there are probably people who know him who are like, oh fuck.
Oh, definitely. Definitely, especially in some back alleys, people would look at you like, oh, he's in town again. And he's carrying around giant eggs.
Right, just mind your business, right?
Yeah.
See him? No, you didn't.
Yeah.
Mind your business.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Murzol, what you carrying there? Yeah, it's called Nunya. What's that? None of your fucking business. Get away from me.
You asked the question. I gotta cut you.
And this knife ain't little. Great sword.
Knife ain't little. Pulls out the great sword. Yeah. Guys managed to make your way towards the Black Stag. Easily denoted by its sign, saying the Black Stag on it with a nice engraving of just this magnificent deer, I believe stags are. I might be dumb, actually.
No, you're right.
Oh, I'm right. Okay,
It's a
cool.
big old buck.
Yeah. It's a fairly busy tavern, being in the, center trade part of the city. But you guys are able to make your way in and, someone roll a perception check. See if you can spot Tomas, if he's here.
It's all you, Biff.
20. No, I rolled a 24.
You know what?
Sorry.
Can we just take a second and appreciate how on fire Venus is tonight?
She got that one and decided to lock the fuck in.
Right.
I didn't get my dragon.
1920 the rest of the night.
Got one natural one, and it's just like, nah, I'm better than this. Just sits forward in the chair. The bar itself is kept fairly clean. The Dragonborn running it tends to, you know, she's kind of a burly sort. Tends to throw people out if they make too much of a ruckus. So the place is kept fairly clean. Looking around, Venus, you are able to spot Tomas. He's kind of in a table off to the side, a little further away than most other tables, and he's accompanied by 2 or 3 monks in those very similar vestiges that he's wearing currently. His mutton chops trimmed a little bit from last you saw him,
Oh,
but still
he
in
shaved.
full force.
He shaved. He's in the corner. He didn't shave it all the way off, but
Yeah,
He
he
made
took a
him
pair
look
of scissors and just cleaned it up. A little.
nice.
He straightened it up. He didn't shave it. It's fine.
It
DM.
looks a little less like he's been a prisoner for a week.
Right.
It's a couple.
I have an important question.
Yeah, what's up?
What color Dragonborn?
Oh, right. I do have that. I don't have that written down. White Dragonborn. I should.
Oh.
What was the
Would've been
answer?
fun.
What was
Would've
the
been
answer
funny
you wanted?
if it was black.
If it was a black Dragonborn, I would have been like, hey, want to see something cool?
We found your son.
You want to see
found
something
your-
cool? Lifts up the caked on layer of makeup that makes this thing look like a dog. So,
Are we going and talking with this guy?
Yeah.
Shots.
yeah, you guys walk up. Tomas, he's kind of in just kind of side conversations with his fellow acolytes. And as you walk up and like, hey, Tomas, he's like, oh, hey. Oh, no, that's not the voice. What is this voice? Like, I'm not good at NPC voices. That's changed so
Okay.
often.
Make him Scottish too.
Yeah,
For all these years, I've moved up to 4 different voices, and it's
Yeah.
just, I cycle through them, right?
no, I
Try to
have.
context.
I'm the same way. So, the DM of this world gave me a description of him, and pretty much he says that this guy talks like Nicolas Cage. So imagine that.
God.
So yeah, he looks up like, you guys actually showed up. I kind of expected you not to.
Ah, Tommy, we haven't let you down yet.
Don't call me Tommy, please.
How you doing, Tommy? It's good to see you.
G-Man.
Glad you made it too.
Oh yeah, no, you guys saved your lives, but I didn't think you'd come back. Fuck you, man.
Well, you guys didn't seem to, want to be doing this.
I don't.
Fair enough. Alright. You guys, Shu, got work to do. And they're like, yes. Yeah. All get up, go into kind of walk away, seemingly into a back room in the tavern. And Tomas looks at you like, take a seat.
Griffin sits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just make a roll real quick. Okay. He looks at you, Murzol, and is just like, are those dragon eggs you're carrying?
Could be. Could not be. I don't really know your intentions, so.
We would never
Are you
lie.
interested in this? He is going to set them on the table, though, because they are heavy.
Yeah, they're heavy.
Bunk. Bunk.
So, guess you're here for the job Yes.
Something like that.
Cool. Well, let's see. I need you guys. I wish there's a contact in this city. I wish to kind of get ally ourselves with. We've heard a more important member of the Church of the Five here has been gathering allies for an assault on this cult. And well, quite me and him have been talking a little bit, but we need mercenaries, not well-known faces like ours, to continue to infiltrate this cult. So, if you would, I would like you. It's Onthara Froom. He's a paladin of the Father. He's typically in the church, just a couple blocks down that way, actually. If you guys could, get yourselves known, we believe that he has a plan going forward. And, well, he's been kind of close-lip with the conclave, to be quite honest. But
Gonna be honest, not too excited about dealing with them religious fucks. They're always a pain in the ass.
I understand that, honestly. But I mean, he's not as what's the word? Is the word? I mean, he's devoted, but he's not like, the most others. He's usually good company, good enough company anyway. Not too bound by all of it. If that helps any.
So you just need us to go meet with him to talk about whatever this fucking shit you got going on is?
More or less, yeah. We need a third party, so to speak. He's not a big fan of conclave, typically. So, I'd have the people under me do it, but quite honestly, they can be useless sometimes.
Yeah, so you didn't call on them to come save you.
Just.
I mean,
Almost
technically he didn't.
Almost glares at you.
Technically, he didn't call on us either. It was other people.
It was one of his
told us to go
lackeys.
fight this.
Yeah, it was one of the guys under him, wasn't it? Or was it the
Yeah, it
governor?
was. Yeah, what was that guy's name? I don't remember anymore. But yeah, it was one of his another conclave member.
Just saying. Anyways. Yeah.
Just
What are we doing about these? And he'll just motion towards the eggs. Moving past that conversation.
yeah. I mean, the conclave would honestly probably buy them off of you if you don't want them anymore.
It ain't my call, so. I'll look to Venus and Griffin.
I would recommend you probably sell them to us. I would hope you're not thinking of hatching any dragon wormlings. So,
What? No, no, we
No,
never had
why
one of those
would we-
eggs.
We would
What
never
crazy person would
We would
hatch
never
a
hatch
dragon?
either of these 2 eggs that we found.
he narrows his eyes
And
like,
only 2.
of course, right. Just takes a second.
By the way, have you had a chance to look at our very normal dog?
Yeah, pup's cute.
literal acid dripping
kind
from
of
his mouth.
nudge Murzol under the table.
I'm not using the voice, so none of this counts as in character.
Now all that was in character.
Let's talk
Yeah,
price. What do we want for these eggs?
How much am I willing to give you? You're asking?
Yeah.
Say 150 gold each.
Make it 200. We brought them a long way.
Just say, would Griffin or Murzol have any idea, like, how much it would cost for an item like this through, like, black market means?
Oh.
Like, I know, I assume dragon eggs aren't sold that commonly.
Yeah, the
But-
black market though, actually. What's
We'd probably have an idea of, like, a similarly rare item.
are either of you technically not criminal?
I think pirates are criminals.
Yeah, well, because like there's the criminal background that kind of actually has a feature that does
Fair,
that.
fair. Yeah.
I would say I would allow you. Check would that be? Just a
History, maybe? Because it would be a knowledge check.
history works. Yeah, roll a history check.
Can I help Griffin,
Yeah.
or do you want us to both roll separately?
I would say roll separately. You can't really help
-1.
with
Here we
remembering
come.
something.
Yeah, 200 sounds fair. Griffin's got this. He's the talker.
That's insight.
Damn it.
That is insight.
I'm just saying.
That's insight, not history.
Well,
Did I roll?
I
Yeah,
suppose
you
an
roll-
Oh,
insight would also work technically, just to see if he's like trying to undercut you.
So
Well, any good merchant will try and undercut you.
Oh,
I-
yeah.
I leave it up to you, DM. My first roll at a +0 was the 3. My second roll at a +0, clicking a different button, was 17. So
How have I ruled it in the past? Has this come up often?
Not often enough for me to know
I-
that all off.
Yeah. I don't know
I
my
mean,
stance on
I'm
that.
cool with taking the 3 because it's funny. Like, I meant to hit history the first time, and it would have been the 3.
Yeah, then
I say it'd be different if it was like a different modifier, but they're both +0. I would go with
Yeah.
3.
that's fair, yeah. 3 it is then. So I have decreed. And so that decree will change within a week. Because I will not remember.
So Griffin has no idea. But Griffin's like,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I'm sure I could find some other buyers. This is a big city, has a thriving black market. Somebody would be interested, especially with a cult that worships dragons running around. You know what I mean? They're probably missing this egg, so work with me here. We have a history, you and I.
Yeah. Roll that persuasion.
A long, complicated history that stems back days, hours even.
How's a 19 do?
19 is pretty good. He kind of looks at you and is like, Alright, fair enough. 200. And reaches into his gold purse and starts counting out platinum pieces, I would say, just to make it easier.
Oh, platinum pieces.
Yeah.
What an asshole. God.
Slides over 20 of them. And just like, alright, eggs please.
Okay. Griffin pushes the egg, and it just is like scoots along the table very. Right?
Great marks all across the wood top.
I'd be careful with that. It can break. Kind of lifts one up. It's like, oh, God, those are heavy. Gets the other.
Griffin is watching him struggle with one at a time, and he's just cocking an eyebrow and looking over at Murzol like, "You okay?"
Was it 200 for both eggs or 200 each?
What did I say?
You said 200 each.
And then 200 each.
That's if Venus decides to sell hers.
Oh yeah, I don't want to carry it.
Oh yeah.
And Murzol will get tired of carrying it eventually.
Murzol would find
either hatch this or we're cooking it. Make a decision.
Yeah.
Murzol would just go out and search for a dragonling to smash upon.
I feel like Murzol has on his bingo card attacking a dragon with a dragon egg. You know, just
Do it.
There's a dragon, easy access for you. But yeah, you managed to get 400 gold pieces for it. As Tomasa looks at the Dragonborn bartenders, like, Metoda, could you send a couple of my folk to pick these up? I don't want to carry them back. She's like, yes, of course.
You're gonna need at least 4 or 5 of them.
We'll make do. We have wizards that can just pocket dimension it. It'll be fine.
Cowards.
Look, man, we're nerds, all right.
Yeah, no, clearly. I'll leave it up to you two if you want to split the gold evenly or keep it for yourselves because those were your eggs.
I would split it evenly.
I gotta say, above game, I'm gonna split it evenly. I feel like each character, Griffin would be like kind of douchey about it, but he would follow suit, you know.
And that's just 100 gold each.
Yeah.
I'll add that to Vivian's. Man, we have so much gold. Alright. Well, I suppose we should go talk to that feller.
How much gold do you guys have? Oh my god. That's...
I have a lot.
I have a lot.
We saved the town.
Yeah.
Yeah, you saved a town and haven't really had anything to buy yet.
Yeah.
I upgraded my armor just because I could, right?
Yeah.
So I have one more armor class, which is good because I have wizard hit points as a fighter.
But Tomas is feel free, by the way, take some time in town. We haven't gotten word that the cult has shown up just yet. They seem to be taking their time on the road, so lucky you. If you want to, rest up, get some gear. But at some point, definitely talk to.
We were on the road.
Yeah.
We didn't see him.
I don't know, man.
Yeah. We also didn't stop to look for signs of them.
True indeed.
Look. I'm gonna be real with you. The rest of this will go so much smoother if the cult's not here yet. So.
Yeah. Things tend to
Did
go
I get a
easier
nose?
when a cult's
What happened
not
to my
fucking
nose?
up.
Why is my nose bleeding?
Robert stood up too fast.
Oh, I didn't stand up. What was that? That was weird. Anyway, yeah. So, at some point, talk to on Thar. I would recommend that you where are my notes on that? Note. I need to organize all of this. This is not organized. Yeah. Right. There it is. All right. I recommend, by the way, take some time. Try to impress him. Some sort sense of the word. He's likely not going to tell you anything if he thinks you're just a bunch of idiots. Which, you kind of come across as on first glance.
Hey, again, you want to remind me who saved your fucking ass from the cult? I'll put you right back there my goddamn self.
I mean, if that's what you want.
I kind of want to, because you're kind of a prick.
I mean no offense. I just,
Yeah, I mean no offense, I just think you're a bunch of fucking idiots. Again, fuck you.
Look, he's more of a prick than I am. As hard as that might be to believe.
Doubt that.
I know. But, rest up. Get some gear. I have work to do, so.
I guess we should find a place to sleep for the night. Is this just a tavern, or is it an inn as well?
Tavern Inn. There, you can see a staircase in the far corner that likely leads to rooms. You can probably inquire about it.
Yeah, I would like to.
Yeah. Make your way up to the bar and the Dragonborn kind of like, hello. What would you like?
We would like a couple of rooms for the night.
Right. How many?
2.
2. That will be gold piece. 5 silver each.
I'll pay it.
Alright, and
I'll throw in an extra for a tip.
Huh? Very generous. And she'll hand you 2 keys. And she'll be gave you the nicer rooms. Some
Thank you, I appreciate it.
a bit, questionable, not gonna lie.
Of the 2, and she kind of holds up the rooms, which one would be the lesser of the 2?
That one.
I take that one, and I hand it to Griffin and Murzol. I got us 2 rooms. One for the girls, one for the boys.
Can I just get an entire keg of ale? Like, just give me the barrel. I don't need a cup.
Of course. You want low quality or high quality stuff?
I almost want you to just, like, mix both in one. Just give me the high stuff.
Give high stuff? Alright, 2 gold pieces for a keg.
Or just mix together the low and the high. Give me that mid-quality shit.
Just
I can do that too. That would be
just going with the high quality shit. I'm not gonna make you waste that time.
doesn't need to taste good. Just not like battery acid, just
Just once again, just palming that entire keg. Well,
Yeah,
I'm set for the night.
She carries the keg. She has to take 2 hands for it, but easily sets it on the counter where you just grab it by one.
Well, my night's set, boys.
wow, that weighs about as much as a dragon egg. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, weird.
Griffin's gonna ask, what is the highest quality top shelf wine you have?
You want the good stuff. She kind of turns, looks at the rack of wines. Got one for 100 gold.
I'll take it.
Your funeral. Just pulls it off, sets it down.
Give me your most expensive bottle of wine. That'll be $2,000. Give me your $8 bottle of wine.
Yeah. She so yeah, if you're buying that, take 100 gold piece off your character sheet.
I have taken it off of
so
my. First, let me ask: do I feel like I'm being robbed right now? Like it's just wine?
Roll an insight check.
I'm great at those.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, 16.
Yeah, I mean she probably overcharged you just a little bit, but it is a really nice bottle of wine. This stuff is from a vineyard in Coltrast, which is quite far away. So
what is Great Mash number 8? What is that?
It's just box wine.
Hey, wrong world, wrong world.
But yeah, you have a very high quality bottle of wine in your hands.
I do. I'm gonna keep that and be a special tool to help us later.
Secret musk tool.
Oh yeah, did you guys find a place to keep your horses? Did I just?
I assume we
that?
would have just found a stable.
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like
I was
going
to charge you for that too, and then I just completely forgot.
Yeah, we just sort of let them run wild, and what happens, happens, right? We're here, we don't need them anymore. Same with the cart. We just shoved it into the ocean.
It's so fair. I forgot to charge you, so you found a free stable. I don't know.
Like, we parked our cart, and the guy saw us trying to dress up our dragon, and was like, you know what? I'm just going to let this one go.
We're going to comp this one?
That's what I was distracted by. I was wondering, like, I was distracted by something. What was it? It's the Labrador Labrador dragon. Anyway, I think this is an excellent place to leave it off. It's a little bit early, but it's 10.
Yeah, we'll get drunk.
Yeah. So, typically, as our outro, we go around, let people tell us who they are, where you can find them. So, Dyto, go first. You're muted.
Hi, I'm Dyto. I made a dragon look like a dog tonight. You can find me here. It's pretty much the only place I am. I will be here on Monday, and then Thursday again, and then the Wednesday after that, doing all sorts of fun shenanigans.
Yeah.
I have a social, but I don't use it, so.
Alright, Kenny, you're up next.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you're still here, my name's Kenny. You can find me here every Thursday playing Griffin. Other than that, I am the Dungeon Master of the Bard Rock Cafe main game, and I also just am around the Bard Rock network. And you can find me as Kenny Rules basically everywhere. So, yeah. Thanks for watching.
Right. Steven?
Me. I'm Steven, aka DJ Stevosaurus. That's where you can find me on all socials. Tonight I played Murzol, and you can catch me back here every Thursday doing more bullshit and insulting more of Arco's beautiful NPCs. Other than that, you can probably find me popping up around places, anywhere, anytime. You have been warned.
And I'm Matthew or Arco, whichever. I am found here on Thursdays and nowhere else. Don't try. You won't find me. Yeah. Check us out here next Monday for Aethertech Wars, if I hope I'm correct, and Wednesday for I believe that's Maginites. I'm not caught up on the schedule.
Yes.
Unfortunately.
And yet you got it spot on. So
And yeah, I got
Follow
You were
Random
perfect.
Rhapsody socials to follow the schedule.
Yeah, we have socials, as said before in the intro. Random Rhapsody usually. So, with that, hope you have fun. Bye.